Welcome to the Nimrodders.
Hey,
we talk about some fancy shit. Let me tell you, we have a really great episode today. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so jazzed to be a part of this.
Sit back, relax, grab your tickets and don't get fat.
A candy tier list.
I have a sandwich.
Welcome, listeners, to the podcast. I'm Grandsand. We have KreamedKARN, JustJerryJ, and Mchawkthorn. And we
He's the one with
the
flowers.
Nimrodders.
Sorry.
What?
He's the one with flowers.
I'm the one with flowers.
No.
Aiden's the one with flowers.
Aiden's the one with flowers. He has flowers.
That's right.
On his shirt and in his heart and in your ears.
Guys,
we are the Nimrodders.
I want to start off the episode by just letting everybody at home know we started recording 2 hours after we met up on Riverside, and there's absolutely
it wasn't
no
2
reason
hours.
why.
It wasn't 2 hours.
Yeah, it was 2 hours.
It wasn't 2 hours.
No, we said we would show up
8
2
minutes
hours
to 8.
ago. 30 minutes later, we started. We met up on Riverside, and now
we're here.
And now we're finally
And
recording.
here we are.
And we were planning on
here we are
recording
recording
2 episodes today.
Yeah,
Yep.
today I'm actually gonna be starting out with a segment.
Mhm.
You guys want to hear what I got?
No,
I sure
Nope.
do.
absolutely not.
Okay, well, Jerry, you told me to go first. And Carl.
Technically,
I
Karn
told you to go
told
first.
You to go first.
Yeah. Well, Mchawkthorn, listen to this.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
These are Yelp reviews that don't hold back.
You know what, guys? Give him a chance.
Okay.
Yeah,
chance.
give me a chance.
Yeah,
Give
they
me a
don't hold
chance.
back.
Yeah, they
Okay,
don't.
don't hold back.
They
Do
don't
they
hold
not
back. So
hold-
what?
do they-
Here's what I
do
want to
they?
do. I'm going to read these, and I
Okay.
want you guys to pick a side. Are you on the side of the person who's leaving the bad review, or are you on the side of the person who's responding to the bad review?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
Yes,
Okay.
I dig it.
All right.
It's funny.
Here we go.
Okay.
First Yelp review, 1 star.
They're wrong. Sorry.
They're wrong. The comment is, visited the shop a few days before Christmas and was told repairs and cleanings were 3 months out. Okay, understandable, but very busy time of the year. The reason I won't return to the shop is the arrogant attitude of the owner, who made it very clear, in his opinion, the vintage wristwatch I brought was a very, very low quality. He repeated a number of times, this is clearly not a Rolex. Correct, but it is a vintage watch with a value of around $1,800, keeping good time, in need of a good cleaning, and most likely requiring worn parts replaced. And then they replied, hi, so-and-so from San Diego. I'm afraid you're mistaking honesty for arrogance. I was happy to answer your increasingly pointed question about your very tired, worn out 70s Omega automatic wristwatch.
God,
That's
damn.
part of my job. And I honestly don't mind, because in my opinion, the better informed someone is, the better decisions they're equipped to make. If you don't like the answers, there's not much I could do about that. In fact, there's an old saying, don't ask questions you might not want to know the answer to. The point I was trying to make clear was that even after service, your watch wouldn't be worth more than the price of the service. This is important information to most people. I'm sorry you didn't appreciate hearing that your $1,800 watch was only worth $150. But that is my opinion based on 30 years in business.
I'm siding with the business owner on this one.
Yeah, yeah. And when it comes to any kind of jewelry repair or watch repair or anything like that, typically you side on the person who has the experience in it. Yes, Jerry.
I'm actually
So-
curious to hear what Jerry has to say.
So the person was just going in to try to get their watch repaired, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Not
so.
sell it, repaired.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck does that owner think they are to tell me that my shit ain't worth shit? If it's worth something to me, it's worth something to me. I came in and just wanted the shit cleaned and serviced. I didn't tell you to give me a goddamn price value of what I brought to you. I don't care if it was a $2 watch. I want my shit clean and serviced. You been to business, you just say, okay, I'll do it.
It sounded
It
like
ain't
he was
worth shit. It's a piece of shit, but I'll do it. Don't tell me it's a piece of shit. I know it's a piece of shit. I didn't bring it in for you to judge my watch. I just
Maybe
want you to clean the damn thing.
Well, it sounds like he started a conversation. I don't think the guy had any issue.
Oh,
Well, maybe I don't know who started the interaction. Was it the owner who was like, I mean, I could clean it, but it's not going to make it any.
yeah, like that
Better.
was unnecessary for him to even say like. If
Well,
they-
I think it's actually the fact that it almost sounds like, and I could be wrong, that the person denied them service because it wasn't worth fixing.
see this bullshit. Like
Yeah, that's kind of.
if you're a high value person, I don't work on high value items. Make that known somewhere in your shop.
Maybe he does
Well,
make it known.
okay, because
We don't know.
all right. Here's what I think. Because my family has like
Oh,
jewelry like jewelry ownership in it, right?
right.
Like jewelry shop ownership. So I've kind of seen this before. I think
Okay.
personally that if this is just a repair shop, if it's just a repair shop,
Yeah.
then that means that they went to this place to get it repaired, and the owner was like, "No, fuck you, get out. That's not even worth my time." But if it's also a jewelry store that sells watches, I mean, me being in sales, I know that's a tactic of like, hey, listen, like I'll fix this, but it's not really like worth to fix when you could just buy a new one that's
Right.
worth the same for the same price as the repair.
I can see him saying that, and then the guy getting super offended all of a sudden, and being like,
Yeah.
"This thing is worth $1,800."
See,
Yeah.
is he the kind of is he the kind of guy that like has like the dress shirt and the tie, and he's like, actually, this is worth more than your salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he that kind of person? Because like
His-
I'm immediately against that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, his profile picture is just a dog. I don't know if he's that
So
guy.
he's not even a human.
Grandstand.
He's not even human. He's a dog.
What's
Let
the
me-
what's the,
let me-
what's
let
the
me
model of
switch
the
it up.
watch, Grandstand?
I'm gonna blame the person.
It is.
What year was his review left?
that too.
2014 it looks like.
Jesus,
2014. Okay.
that's 10
Yeah.
years ago.
Well,
That was,
then I can't say what I
2014
can
was
say.
10 years ago. 2014 was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I can't say
Yeah.
because I was
That's a
going to
decade
say,
ago.
That's a decade.
man, just
So-
YouTube how to clean a watch. It's not like, the information's out there. Do it yourself. Say something.
Yeah, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, but if
YouTube
the
was
person can't
useful
do
for
it
that.
themselves, if you go to a shop like, hey, I want this watch repaired, cleaned up, blah blah blah.
yeah.
The person that's at fault is the first person to speak of the value of the watch. Whoever said that first,
Yeah,
It was
the
probably
person
the
wrong.
customer. It was probably
if the customer said, yeah, this is worth this much, and the person that's been doing it for 30 years, like, actually, it's actually worth this, and the customer got offended, then it's the customer fault. Don't get
Yo,
offended.
Grant-
You can't. You cannot out educate somebody that's been doing it for 30 years. They can just look at a watch like it's worth this much off rip.
It's true. And to answer your question, Mchawkthorn, it is a 70s Omega automatic wristwatch. But yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Jerry.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I bring a watch to somebody and they're like, it's actually not worth that much. I might be like, damn, for real.
Oh, jeez.
Let me shop around then because I
The
don't
most
want to be walking
expensive
around
one
with
is
a cheap watch.
$21,500.
Whoa.
Wow. Well, the shop
cheapest I
owner
could
is
find
wrong.
is $6,000.
that was my point.
The smallest
was
I
my
could
point.
find, the lowest I could find in fair condition is 678. and then there are some that are 16.
It could have been one of them tactics where they were trying to make it to where the customer they wanted and try to sell it to the owner so he can resell it for a higher price.
Right.
That happens a lot.
Like a sneakerhead of watches.
Like a pawn shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give you $40
actual
for it, but
repairs.
sell it for $300.
Speaking of watches, so first things first, before I show this to you guys, do you wear watches on your left or right wrist?
Left.
Left.
Okay, I'm the only weird one then. That's
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
Alternatively,
Yep.
Are
when
you
you're-
left-handed?
Nope.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What are
Tell
you,
us why.
5?
Secondly, when you guys cut a steak, do you use the knife in your left or right hand?
I use the knife in my right hand and hold it with the fork of my left hand.
Same.
I know that in UK they do it the other way around.
I don't remember what I do now. I just brought that up, and I don't remember what I do.
Yeah, I cut with my right hand because that's how you do table settings. You always put the knife on the right side.
Because it makes sense. Because
And the
it's your
fork's on the
dominant hand.
left.
You want to have the most dangerous thing in your dominant hand.
Exactly.
I do it the
It's
opposite.
for protection.
I do it the opposite.
Are you ambidextrous?
No, I'm just stupid.
What's the
I-
difference? I'm just kidding.
I hold with the fork with my right hand and I cut with my left. I'm not left-handed, but like
It's
I don't know. It is dangerous. I don't know why I do things like this.
Do you also hold the fork like this?
Yeah, like with a pointed at.
It's actually in my mouth and I'm just like this. But
anybody else want steak and potatoes right now? Just
Oh
me?
god, that sounds good.
oh my god, I do. I just had a
nice
burger
buttered
and
steak.
I want.
Oh,
Oh, let's all go to Applebee's.
well, I'll meet
medium
you
rare,
there.
medium rare, medium rare.
But
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead
medium
and
rare, baby.
finish your thought, Karn.
Sorry,
It's not
So,
bleeding. It's not worth it.
Jesse got me this watch for Valentine's Day like 2 years
I'm
ago.
gonna look like a fossil. What is that?
Was it last year?
I
Even
it.
last year.
Is that a fossil? What's that?
This is a Michael Kors watch, right?
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a nice watch. Look at this though. Look at
gotta
that.
take some links out there, bad boy.
Ooh.
So that's my point, right? Why do wristwatch companies make that shit so fucking difficult? Why is it so
Changing
hard?
out the batteries too. That's fucking annoying.
Well, see,
Seriously,
Okay, hold on. My dad collect watches, and
did he buy them?
yeah, yeah.
Was he the guy?
God
Was he,
damn it.
No,
was
if
he
you're
the
a
guy
wa-
with the trench coat? And his head
No,
like fucking.
if you're
bunch
a
of
watch
watches?
person, you automatically know you need the watch repair kit. It comes out with the tools to take links out and flip the thing over to change the battery.
Yeah, but like I don't want to have to buy the accessories. Like, you know,
Gonna
my
have to look
phone,
at
I buy where's my phone? My phone's gone. Here it is. I buy the cases and I buy like the screen protectors on my phone because
different. I don't need a case.
I want a case because I know that I drop my shit all the time. But because I used to work at T-Mobile. So, and for anyone who works at T-Mobile, you know this set. You know this setup. You want to get someone on the upgraded plan. You want to get them on the case, the screen protector, and the insurance for their phone.
Repair thing.
And the reason I do that is because when I have things like this, I have the screen protector. This is like my 5th one on this phone. Because with T-Mobile, you get the screen protector replacement for free.
Well, your first problem is you got a Apple, but
That's
That's
no,
besides the point.
See, Jerry, that's subjective, and I won't have you talking to me like that.
No,
Oh
No.
god, he
There's
brought out the
absolutely
carrot butterfly blade.
no, there's no benefit of having an Apple. Wait, let me rephrase it. There's no benefit of having an Apple before the 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let me say that.
I've got an 11. So
My wife has an 11, and I'm like,
What are you doing?
it's okay for people who don't do technical stuff.
Sorry.
If you don't do anything technical, fine. But if you
I don't
want
even
shit
think-
integrated and you want shit to work with everything,
I think if
Sounds
you have
solid.
like a dedicated ecosystem to your workflow that is specific to
Yeah.
just Apple and you don't care about gaming, then
if you don't care about
perfectly
gaming,
fine.
if you don't care about being able to integrate with other devices outside of Apple, if you just Apple
Right.
bound, then fine.
right.
If everything in your
Yeah.
house is Apple, don't
Mhm.
switch because then you just wasted money on everything you bought.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Uh-huh.
for those of you who are for the customer, say aye.
Wait, did the customer bring up the value first? The customer brought up the value first, right?
Well, at least they brought it up in the review. I don't know if they brought it up in person.
Well, if the customer brought up the value, it's the customer's fault. If you just want your watch fixed, don't start bragging like it's worth this. Then you get mad when somebody's like, actually, it's not worth that.
Yeah, no, Jerry, you're right, because that's such a fucking like trying to be alpha move.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
If you want to repair,
just
I don't
a crotchety
give a crap how much it's
30-year-old
worth.
expert move, and it's like
I
nobody
did
fucking asked you. I just want to repair my watch.
Guys, I did
And if you don't have a smart watch anyway, what are you doing? Yeah.
There we go.
So there you go. I'm
you
for
go.
the shop owner. I had to say it, but I'm for the shop.
Oh, there we go.
That's fair.
He could have been a little bit more professional, but hey, it's your shop. You can do whatever you want.
Right. For the owner. Yes.
Owner.
I've got the next one ready. You ready to hear it?
Wait, yeah, I had another question before we move on from that one.
Go for it.
No, not even a question. Is the customer, was he just being like a like, because I don't want to, I am for the owner, by the way, but like I just want to know what that scenario was like, because the customer is posting a Yelp review. Let's talk about that real fast, because we're going to go through with the rest of these too. If you're posting a Yelp review,
Mm-hmm.
you're already the kind of person that's like, this guy's in the wrong.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm not a person that's like that. If I'm going to a business, I trust that you own a good business. So I'm going to be like, hey, what you need from me, I'm going to try to help you out.
Right.
Because especially a small business, it's like, I get it. You're trying to do your thing. But like, basically, in this scenario, did this dude, was he like, hey, guess what? This watch I'm bringing to you right now, even though I know you have this little watch shop, but like I actually know more than you, and I brought you a watch that's worth this much. If he's a watch shop owner, he knows how much the watch is worth.
Right.
You know,
what's the overall? Yep. How many stars does this business have?
Yeah, true.
What's the average?
That's a great question. I only have a snapshot of the actual comments.
Like a subreddit.
Oh well,
Yeah,
without knowing the
it's
entire.
True.
Without knowing
So
the
we
entire-
really only have the context of, just
At the
what
end- at the
the
end of
customer
the day-
said and what the owner said.
In the day, the guy owns the shop. He knows what he's doing. He's making money. The customer's not. The customer needs their fucking watch repair, so they fucked it up. So you don't know how to take care of a watch. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So the next one. Here is the Reddit review. I live in blank and really wanted to like this place, but frankly, it smells.
Stop. They use the word frankly. They're wrong.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
You're already on my shit list.
Maybe if you sit outside, you can't smell the nastiness. Yeah, that's that word. But inside is gross. It smells like it has been there for 50 years and never been clean.
What has been there, the place?
But it is a newer place. Some of the staff look cracked out. Looks like something you'd find a seedy part of town. Seedy part of town?
Like a seedy part of town.
Seedy
Like a bad
part of
part of town. Yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of like a, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I will avoid this place in the future. There are plenty of other places
Good for
in
you.
the area to have a better experience. So here is
God, I'm already rooting against the customer here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you're right about everything. I hate the way you're talking.
Yeah. Here is the owner. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much for the valuable input.
It's Tommy
Quick
Wiseau from the
question
room.
for you. What?
It says Tommy Wiseau from the room. Hi, Mark.
Quick question for you. Which part made it smell worse? The part where you didn't serve... Wait, okay, let me start over. Which part made it smell worse? The part where we didn't serve you any alcohol, or the part where you harassed the female staff by exposing your chest hair in leeway of showing your ID? Next time you want a Miller Lite, please bring the appropriate ID that is required when you go to a bar and will gladly serve you.
Next time you need a Miller
what
Lite.
happened. So
That's
man's
funny.
come in, wanted a beer, probably was already drinking somewhere else. He came in there, got denied, got in his feelings. Because I mean, and just tried to make up some shit. Probably went into the bathroom, somebody dropped the dudes, and he was like, "Oh, this place smells. This whole place smells. Fuck that shit." And like, I'm gonna leave. First of all, stop. Anybody who uses Yelp is in the wrong. Automatically. If you want a real review, you go to Google reviews, not Yelp.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I'm with the business.
Or
I
to
don't-
their
I don't need to
or
hear
their
it.
review page.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with the business.
Okay.
Same.
I'm with the business, obviously.
But
Jerry,
to spice things up.
I don't even think it was that deep. I think it was literally this dude just like was already drunk, walked in, was like harassing waitresses,
Yeah.
and they were just like, "Hey, fuck, we need to see your ID for you to get a Miller Lite." And he's like, "But I got chest hair."
He probably like, do I look like I'm under 21? Look at this.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
I think they kicked him out, and
Yeah.
then he left the Yelp review. So yeah, definitely business without a doubt.
Yeah. I could just imagine this guy that's just like totally drunk, already. Or maybe, I don't know, because he didn't even show ID, right? So he comes in and he wants a Miller Lite. They're like, all right, let me see your ID.
That's another red flag. You go to a bar for a Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Could have went to the gas station, my guy. Where
It's
9
true.
times out of 10, they're not going to ask for your ID at a gas station.
Y'all don't even know about
Yeah,
this.
maybe.
Uh-oh.
Did you know you can't buy alcohol at gas stations or most grocery stores in Pennsylvania?
I about to say depends on the state.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You can't buy it? So why do they sell it?
You cannot buy beer in grocery stores.
Okay, so it's not stocked. Like it's not there.
Yeah, Grandsand. They ran out and they ran out of beer and they're like, "Oh, we can't sell anymore." No.
I was confused by that.
We got a weird rule. If the content is under 5%, it can't be sold in liquor stores. It has to be sold in a grocery store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like you can buy wine and beer at the grocery store, but they can't sell it if it's like that low of alcohol content in the liquor store.
Yeah,
No.
here
Now
in
they're
the
not
Springs,
supposed to. Let me say it like that.
We just recently got it so that they're selling wine in other
Kroger and Walmart, stuff like that.
shit. Yeah, Kroger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
There's
I think they
some-
did that for all stores now. So it's like,
Mhm.
But
some-
yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Carl.
also, Karn, bring your mic a little bit closer.
A little bit closer, guys.
Just a little bit closer.
So here's the deal, right?
Mhm.
So you can't buy beer in Pennsylvania in grocery stores in certain parts because there's some places where you can in certain in other places of PA, but on the eastern side of it,
Yeah.
if you walk into a grocery store, you're not gonna find beer. You walk into a gas station, you're not gonna find beer. Any of those places you like typically find it, you can't get it there.
It's a lot of weird, like in Tennessee, certain parts of Tennessee, you can't buy beer on the Sunday before 12.
That's very odd.
Yeah.
I know that we are kind of locked by region, so it really depends on where in the neighborhood you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
They just recently added where you can sell wine and no, I'm sorry, I lied to you. You can't buy spirits in grocery stores. I haven't drank in like 7 months.
But this here too, you can't buy liquor, whiskey, and shit like that in grocery stores.
No, yeah, definitely not.
No,
Which would be amazing.
They
if
just
did,
recently
but-
changed it, but you can't buy. This is the weird part. You can't buy beer and spirits in the same place.
Oh,
Yeah,
That definitely rules out my party plans.
Yeah.
you cannot. But so I was stuck in like 10 years ago. I forgot that we changed rules recently, but you can't buy beer and spirits in the same place in PA.
I feel like there's a really easy way to work around that. Just put a mask on the first time, like a face mask. get it, walk out, and then go back in.
No, actually, you know what's funny is there's a limit of what you can carry out at a specific time. I forget the actual like fluid ounces.
What fuck kind of 1984 bullshit are you
What if you're getting ready for the Super Bowl party?
No, listen.
Hold up.
No, you're allowed to buy like a bunch of it, but you have to carry out like cases at a time. You can't have like a shopping cart and walk out the door. You have to have like I think it's like a 30-pack basically. You can't carry more than a 30-pack out of the door without having to stop and go back and get the next one. Like it's like a weird rule they have here.
That's how it was with toilet paper back in the
in the pandemic days. Yeah, back in the pandy.
Certain gas stations have to where if you go in with somebody and you buy beer, they have to show their ID too.
Applebee's. That's actually a story. Applebee's, that happened to me. They started doing it to where you had to be 25, or like someone had to be 25 with your group, or everyone had to be over 25 or something like that. It was like literally it was a rule where it was like, if you're drinking and you all are over whatever age, like you have to show an ID to see how old you are.
I kind of get that rule. Like if you at a table,
you
have some teenagers there, but they know you're gonna try to slide them a drink.
I forgot that the smoking age changed.
What did it change to?
Wait, is that a state thing?
No, because I think ours changed to 21. It used to be 18 you can smoke, but now it's 21.
Mm-hmm. It's 21 now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which
did that happen?
You know what? Fuck it. Make everything 25. Make that the new fucking thing. You can't do shit unless you pass 25. You can't do shit. You can't go to casinos. You can't go to bars. You can't fucking go to restaurants. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't 25, you can't go outside. Fuck it.
Jerry, do you like kids, Jerry?
No. I like kids. I don't like teenagers.
Oh, I completely can get behind that, Jerry. I hate teenagers. Even when I was a teenager, I hated teenagers.
Bro, listen. I pray every day for martial law. Please let it happen. Put a curfew on this shit. so I can actually enjoy a nightlife.
You fucking think
that's what you really want?
Yeah.
Martial law for people under a certain age?
Yeah, man. I don't like going out being judged by teenagers, man. This shit hurt.
Bro, teenagers
Why
are
do you
fucking
care so
savages.
much what teenagers think? Fuck them.
Because I want to beat their ass and I can't.
They don't know jack shit. They should be more embarrassed.
No,
but when it's fine if it's one of, but when it's a group of them, they like fucking hyenas, man.
Bro,
why are you hanging around a group of teenagers, Jerry J?
No, you could just be in the store. You see a group of them, like, oh shit,
bro. There was actually one time
just get bullied.
You know
like going down getting some fucking Fruit Loops and shit, and a bunch of teenagers, local teens, just hanging out in the cereal aisle, just making fun. That guy's a fucking baldy idiot.
look at this old baldy buying Fruit Loops. Bitch, I like Fruit Loops. Shut up,
bro. You're old. You should be eating Honey Bunches of Oats, bro.
Get a special K.
Get the Honey Nut Cheerios for your cholesterol, bro.
Hey, granddad, you might want to put that whole milk back and get 2%.
God damn. Teenagers in Tennessee are vicious.
I think it's safe to say that we're kind of all on the side of the owner here, because this guy straight up went into this place, asked for a Miller Lite, didn't show his
Showed
ID,
off his plumage,
flashed his chest, and was like, "This place is stinky. I'm gonna leave a Yelp review," and then left.
I'm surprised he was.
Hey, Jerry,
he's
welcome
back
to the
for
podcast.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, that's so weird. My brain thought that was your face, and now it's different, and I'm freaked out.
I don't like this. For those of you listening,
is hot.
Jerry J just took off his VR headset that he's been wearing the entire time.
He's been wearing that the
not to
entire
acknowledge.
Yeah, he's been wearing the MetaQuest the whole time.
And my brain just normalized that. And then when you took it off, I was like, oh yeah, he was wearing a headset.
I thought you were going to say, oh yeah, he's black. Yeah.
Holy shit, he's a minority.
Grandsand, what's the next Yelp review? I'm actually quite
I mean, honestly, we only got one more minute with this, but I'm actually going to leave it with this last Yelp review. There is no response to this. It is a standalone and it is a very strange Yelp review. And I want to hear your thoughts on it. And like, you try to come up with a story of how this happened, right?
Okay.
So this guy left 3 out of 5 stars and said, I got stabbed here. The food was fresh and drinks were tasty, but I got stabbed here. Would consider going back.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Why did you leave a 3-star review?
Guys? What happened? What do you think happened?
First of all, you can't knock off 2 stars for something that happened to you that's unrelated to the damn business.
No. Here's what happened.
That's true.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. The guy went in. It's like an IHOP or something. Goes in.
Yeah.
And he gets some really badass pancakes. Like really, like knock your socks off. Really good pancakes or a good waffle for you, Jerry. Just really, really tasty food. The best. And like it would have been 5 stars. It probably would have been more stars if you could go higher. But what had happened was he didn't tip well enough. And the waitress who saw the receipt rushed out to the parking lot as this guy was getting into his car and stabbed him with one of the butter knives. And he was very upset about it, which knocked the 2 stars down, but he was even more happy with his meal.
As he's currently getting stabbed, he's just like, but like my waffles were so good.
And the customer service was really great up until this point.
You shut up. He's writing the Yelp review as he's getting stabbed.
He's getting stabbed. It's like, stop.
I'm getting stabbed.
That's what happened.
Dude, that's great. Yeah, I can totally see that. Do you guys agree with that, or do you think something else happened there?
It's something else.
Something else?
Really?
Something else?
Story was pretty good.
He didn't tell the whole story.
Okay.
No.
What was the whole story?
He didn't tell the whole story.
Okay, but that did happen. What's the addition to that story? Like, what did I miss?
That was it.
That was it? Oh.
The food was good. He just got stabbed.
Yep.
Oh, okay, got it.
Maybe he took off 2 stars because of the location of the place.
That too, yeah. Oh,
maybe
realistically, probably, maybe.
No,
maybe he liked that he was getting stabbed there, and the 2 stars that are left are just for some other reason.
Yeah, 2 stars for the like the food was terrible, but the stabbing was what made it.
It was a fun experience.
Would consider coming back. That's what he said.
Yeah,
I really hope it wasn't a butter knife though.
Ooh, maybe the forks were like brand new and super sharp, and when he went to eat his pancake, he stabbed his tongue. He like, shit!
God damn it! Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to blame it on himself.
You ever drop like a sharp knife when you're like either just like you're just like putting dishes away and it like hits right in between your fucking feet?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happened the other day.
Also,
Count your blessings.
Also, just as a personal note from me to you, if you're gonna leave a review, don't say everything was fucking fantastic and leave a fucking 4 out of 5.
Oh my god, dude. 100%.
If you're gonna leave a review, use Google and not Yelp.
That's true.
Because you're automatically in the wrong if you use Yelp.
No, that's true. That's true.
No, I completely agree. I hate people who are just like, was perfect, would not change anything, but could always be better.
Yeah.
For
no, honestly,
like, shut the fuck up, bro.
You're great, but you're not.
You're killing my analytics.
I got a little thing with restaurant reviews.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I want to see in a restaurant review is like a snapshot of the menu to show me the prices. Don't tell me if your food was bad or good, because what's bad to you might be good to me.
Yeah. Right.
Don't tell me your shit was undercooked, overcooked. It just depends on the day.
Yeah.
I want to know shit like if the place is clean, what's the price, what's the vibe. I don't even know your personal experience.
No,
it's different. I don't give a fuck that your steak was bad. Who told you to order well done in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, that's dumb.
I got worms.
Their A1 sauce was expired. Why the fuck you using sauce on steak that's already supposed to be good?
No,
because if you got a good steak, you don't need no sauce. I'm just saying.
Right. Well, if they don't have good steak though, and you think you need the sauce, then that should also answer the question.
Or if you don't produce enough saliva.
So anyway.
Okay, next.
So we're moving on.
Yeah,
We're moving
so
on.
What was that?
Wow.
Talk about sausage or steak. I don't know. What do you want from me?
If you don't produce enough saliva, chew some
You
gum.
put sauce
Try
on
in
your steak
mouth.
because you think
why are
can't
you
break it
eating
down.
dry ass meats with fucking cotton mouth? What's wrong
No,
with you?
if you got cotton mouth, why are you trying to eat a steak?
Yeah.
Go to the doctor.
Eat some applesauce or something.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's
But no,
right.
so-
you get me a good point.
Yeah, just take that away from me. Don't if ever like my standards for a 5-star are so fucking low. Honestly.
bro, the Big Mac I had today was 5 stars. The fuck?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I don't have standards for 5. Like, dude, if you brought me my food and smiled at me, you're getting 5 stars.
5 stars to
Yeah.
me is for experience and not the food.
Mm.
How
And
did you bring me the food? How
Mhm.
Yeah.
the presentation?
I care a lot about the accuracy. I don't get angry. I've worked in the food business. I think
Mhm.
most people have, and I understand what it means. Like I understand how mistakes can get made, and I understand like how stressful it can be.
Yeah.
But there is a certain level of accuracy that if you miss very basic rudimentary shit, I
Mhm.
get pissed pretty hard.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
no.
so
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
Like when they get the order wrong or they forget something that I had ordered, and it's like at this point, if it was cheaper, I probably wouldn't care as much. But food is getting so expensive these
Oh my
days.
god,
Like
yeah.
going to fucking Noodles and you're paying like $50 for
Dude,
2 fucking
It's a
bowls,
lot.
I
and
had-
then it's like
McDonald's breakfast.
they have the gall to ask for a tip. And then
McDonald's
I get really
breakfast.
pissed when they're like, "Oh, we forgot to put the fucking fried chicken in there."
McDonald's
Sorry about
breakfast
that.
this morning. McDonald's breakfast, a bacon McGriddle with a hash brown and a small caramel frappe was $11.
Holy shit, dude!
That sounds
That's
normal as shit to me.
Yeah.
No, that should be
Sounds pretty
easily
nice.
$5, dude.
Bro,
Mm.
I also go by situational awareness. If I go into a restaurant and it's packed,
Mhm.
I'm not going to expect you to come
Right.
to
Yeah,
my table.
exactly.
Every
That's
five-
true.
I know how busy you are. It's just that just make sure you at least come back 30 to 45 minutes every 35 because my drink is low at that point.
Waiters
Yeah.
and waitresses, bring the drinks a little bit later, please.
No. Fuck that. Fuck
No,
that.
no, no,
fuck
no,
that.
no, no.
Hold on, hold
Bring
on,
them a
hold on.
little
Sounds
bit
very
later
subjective.
because I'm tired of every time I go to a restaurant and if I haven't been here before, I'm like, okay, let me sit down, look at the menu, and you're like, give me a drink. They go and come back. They're, all right, you ready to order? Nah, I don't read that fucking fast. I don't know what's all on your menu. I want to see what the fuck I want. Don't sit here and try to put that pressure on me of like, oh, you should know what you want by now. I don't know what I want yet.
Every restaurant
Are we
should
doing any apps?
incorporate a button on the table to like Sonic. You press it when you're
Ooh,
ready.
yeah. I agree.
Sonic
Oh.
is goaded
Or
for
shit.
that.
There are
They
some.
just come
There's
down
some
from the
that
ceiling.
have. There's some restaurants that have the ecosystem where you're able to just use the little kiosks, like the little touchpads.
Oh yeah, true,
just
true.
fucking do
Red
that.
Lobster. Red Lobster has that. Our Chili's have it. It's like a
Mhm.
little thing you can pay on
Yeah.
it, everything. You can order and it goes straight to the kitchen. They
Mhm.
make
We
it.
have the
Mhm.
ability to order, but we
Yeah.
still have people coming up in person and talking to us. And I mean, I still kind of appreciate it. You know,
I don't
It's nice to
mind-
have some human contact, but like
Yeah.
at the same time, like
I don't
maybe
mind. I don't
if
mind.
there
the
was a
contact.
button, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
You know what? I would love
Oh, for fuck's
to
sake.
leave 5 stars on
What?
Mchawkthorn's segment.
Beautiful.
There we go. There we
Hell
go.
Yeah. I've got something.
Mchawkthorn. What do you
I've got
for
something.
us?
Okay, so I have to ask a quick question for you, each of you.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Each of you, who are your favorite superheroes? Why? And how could they do a better job?
Oh.
And it doesn't necessarily need to be superpowers. They can also not have superpowers. They just are like Tony Stark or
I go
Batman.
first. My favorite is Hulk.
Oh,
Okay.
dude.
Why'd you get so offended, dude?
You can say the same thing. Damn.
But I want it that way. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. You can't take my favorite.
Why the fuck? Why
No,
not?
you're right. No, you're good. Yeah, why? Why is he your favorite?
Because I'm such an angry person on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I would
it's
just
fair.
love to get to the point
Relatable.
where I'm pissed and I can just rage the fuck out.
I
Now,
can't.
what I would change about that, what he can do better, even though, well, no, because technically he got better at it, the anger management part where you control when you want to get angry.
Right.
Mhm.
So I guess the way I wanted to have the question sort of phrased is like, if you had those powers, if you were the Hulk or your favorite superhero,
Uh-huh.
what would you do differently that
Oh.
the heroes are always falling into those issues?
I would,
You
I
know,
would,
like-
I would stop. I wouldn't let people control my anger.
Mhm.
Like there would be no, you couldn't push a button on me or say something to make me. No, I would have more control over that. Because he had moments where somebody can say the wrong thing and instantly rage. But I would have it cool, calm, collected, and use it when it's time to fucking use it. I would
Right.
go beat the shit out of every world leader in their military and say, "Come the fuck out. We're on the same fucking planet." And fuck taxes.
Mm.
Got it. Yeah.
Mm.
There you go.
Mm.
Because fuck
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. You know what? I'm going to change my hero.
You better.
Next to that, for
You
me,
would
would
like him when he's
probably be
angry.
the Flash.
Ooh, the
If I was going to be
Flash.
honest. Yes.
So
I
is he your
love-
favorite? Is he your favorite character?
Yeah.
Superhero?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them. Yes.
Yeah.
Because Hulk's up there too, obviously.
Right, obviously. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, the Flash. Oh my gosh, I just love the idea of just being incredibly fast.
I
just
agree with you
so
there. Yeah.
freaking fast, dude.
Out of all the fast superheroes, why the Flash? Because theoretically, he's kind of the slowest fast person.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wait, against two?
Yeah.
Do I
Like
need to pull up
Quicksilver?
a list?
Well,
Huh?
yeah. Actually, I would
Hold
prefer
on.
that.
Hold on. I'm gonna
The
name a
reason
few.
why the reason why I ask is because he's got the time, he's got the speed force, and he's able to run through time. That's how fast he can get.
Right. That's pretty freaking fast.
I mean, I think he's
Hold on,
faster
hold on, hold
than
on.
Quicksilver. That's for damn sure.
Oh no, we don't speak about that.
Okay.
We do not speak about that. Is heart wrenching.
Yikes.
That I said
is,
that?
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Speedsters. So while he's
Speedsters.
looking that up, Grandsand,
Yeah.
what would you do better or differently if you had, or if you were the Flash or had his powers? What would you do better than Wally West / Barry Allen?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it would
First
be
of all,
best.
First of all, Goku is faster than the Flash. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, that's not a super.
I know,
Talking
shut
about
up. Go
comic
ahead.
book superheroes, not
Yeah.
mangas. Or animes.
Honestly, if I was gonna put myself in his shoes, I would not like even identify myself as a superhero. I would want to just be a phenomenon, not an icon.
like an icon, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because
So you would-
what you see in most,
Damn.
superhero, movies and
Mhm.
shows
Mhm.
is that when you become that icon, there is bound to be a counterpart,
Mhm.
a villain to your heroism. Right?
I
Right.
mean, the villain to the Flash is another Flash.
True. But
Oh,
like the thing
sorry.
is that the person who's doing the bad deed, would not put two and two together that someone is deliberately trying to stop them. It's just a phenomenon happening and they're like, I'm confused. Right?
So-
I feel like I would bring more confusion than I would I guess a drive for villains to I need to beat this guy because he's fast.
Mhm.
I don't know if
So-
that makes sense.
No,
I
I
mean,
mean, Flash
would
would
you-
normally be the person wouldn't nobody come after you per se? Because
Right.
technically, when nobody even know you're there.
Exactly.
You would just be stopping people who's already doing bad shit.
And it's just like this weird, like it's almost like people are anybody could think of anything of how this is happening, right? And it's just me, a really fast guy, you know, and nobody knows. So yeah.
So you really you would try with everything in your power to be as anonymous and like unnoticeable as possible. That's how you would handle. You would handle being Flash.
And by the way, Superman is faster than the Flash, theoretically.
Is he?
I don't think we were ever questioning whether or not.
No, I just came back to it. But the fastest person in the world is the cameraman that's capturing the Flash.
True.
You are right about that.
Yeah.
Dang, you're right. You're right.
But the Flash is the fastest because he's the only one without a limitation.
Yeah.
Every other speedster has a limitation, a barrier or something. So
right.
I'm like, fuck it. That's right. He doesn't have one.
Yeah. He just keeps pushing far.
Long as he keeps eating.
Yeah.
Because he needs them calories to burn off.
Metabolism.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Karn, do you have an answer? You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, you're muted.
You're still muted.
No, he's just mouthing.
Got you.
There you go.
I don't care about superheroes, so I don't really give a shit. If I'm being honest.
Cool. Thanks for your participation. Okay, my favorite superhero.
Okay, all right, hold on.
What villain would you want?
Hold on. Can I answer Cole McGrath from Infamous?
Oh God. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Grandsand, Google it.
Because guess what? Because guess what? I'd never have to charge my phone again. My phone would charge me.
Oh, from Infamous, the video games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, could you be like
well, no, that works.
Shock
I mean, he's
somebody?
hero / villain. I mean, it's Infamous, so you can go either way. That's the whole point of the game. But
Such a good
all right,
game.
what would you do differently than him
My favorite game.
on either arc?
I would create a new game.
Okay,
Hey, that's fair. That is
Because
fair.
they created Ghost of Tsushima, and then they haven't made a new game of that since. And I want a new installment. Fun
Ghost
fact:
of Tsushima?
the developer that made Ghost of
Same.
Tsushima also made Infamous and also made Sly Cooper.
yeah,
I
yeah,
love Sly Cooper. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I want more. I want another Ghost. I think they're making a movie.
I think so too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
I forget.
Grandsand,
the people who
why are you
directed
looking into
John
your
Wick-
computer to fucking
He just
research
Googled
right now?
Infamous. He didn't know it was a game.
Oh no. No, I know him. Lightning Man.
Yeah, I'm not big.
Nice.
I'm not like a big like superheroes guy. So like
That's
it's not-
fair.
Yeah, it's not like my forte of knowledge or anything. Barely seen any Marvel,
Understandable.
barely seen any DC. But I will say they are cool, just not for me. You know, I won't judge
That's
y'all.
fair. So I guess it's like, if you have, what about superpower? Do you care about the discussion of superpower?
Yeah. Superpower, yeah. Superheroes, like the way that they're portrayed and everything, just yeah.
Got it.
I honestly
So-
like. I think. Sorry, one quick thing. I
Yeah.
think DC has better villains and Marvel has better superheroes.
I think only one. I think
give
it's
you that.
kind of the
I'll
same
give
for
you
either. I feel like the rogues gallery for only 2 superheroes are actually that memorable, and that's
I like that.
Spider-Man and Batman.
I like that.
True.
Like Batman has a more recognizable rogues gallery, and Spider-Man has a more recognizable rogues gallery than.
Yeah.
In,
I mean,
in both.
what? Superman has what? Lex Luthor and
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
And his secret identity.
Lex Luthor and
That's
whoever
not
else,
even a
whoever
secret
else
identity. People
works,
around him just stupid.
whoever works
Right.
that the guy that's I don't know.
Bro, Spider-Man has so many villains.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Superman was so boring. He had to fight Batman to be interesting.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
That's true. That's true.
Got him.
It's because when you have like a perfect character in a Boy Scout, there's
See,
nothing
like-
really that interesting about that character in general.
When we were recording
A lot of DC fans are gonna hate me. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Fuck them. Fuck
when we were recording that project that came out on Grandsand channel by the time this podcast comes out, like you guys are giving me notes of like how to act and whatever, and like when you guys said to do the Joker, like Ryan said, like, you know, like a Jokerish kind of thing. I was like, honestly, like that's probably my favorite super villain, if I'm being honest. Like Jerry, you asked that, probably my favorite one. Because just like the amount of like just that and like and not and excuse me anonymity anonymous anonymity
and that word
and
that one
and an enemy.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
No, the damage is done.
No, so like that villain to me is like the perfect villain. Never know who it is behind their persona, and they have like a great, like, honestly, if you were to ask me what my favorite piece of superhero media is, Arkham Asylum. I think that is
that they did Batman Dirty in the new Suicide Squad game.
Bro, listen.
I haven't even seen it. I mean,
the game is bad, but what it's supposed to be is amazing. That's all I got. I
heard the story was terrible, but the gameplay was good.
Yeah,
type of deal where it's like they really disrespected the Arkham series.
Yeah,
it's basically a big fuck to Justice League.
That's funny.
It's great. The acting, the voiceovers, the script should have been better.
Got it.
The Arkham Asylum.
God damn it, Grandsand.
For the criminally
You're
insane.
A fucking gamer, dude.
Commonly referred to as Arkham.
It's the Arkham games. It's never mind.
Just type in Arkham.
Fictional
Arkham and then put Batman behind it.
Psychiatric hospital.
You looking up the real
prison.
thing. Put Arkham and put Batman behind it.
Well, Arkham is fictional. Obviously. All right. I would say that my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just love Peter Parker. I think Peter Parker is just as great as Spider-Man because they're both ironically inseparable from each other. Because Peter Parker's problems are also Spider-Man's problems, and then vice versa. And I think if I were to be Spider-Man / Peter Parker, if I had his powers, or even if I was Spider-Man, the only way that I would be different than Peter Parker currently is I would probably have a better work-life balance. Yeah. Better superhero life balance. I would actually probably put time limits on how much superhero work I actually do so that I can balance with my time with my personal life and be okay with not being responsible for literally everything bad that happens.
So you would be Spider-Man with a PDA, basically?
I like
public display of affection?
No, shit, what does PDA stand for?
Basically, Spider-Man.
It's a heart defect that could develop soon after birth.
I don't think I'd rather
ductus
have any of those.
arteriosus.
No,
stop.
What is it? Personal.
It's basically a schedule. Spider-Man with a schedule.
Personal.
Yeah.
Personal. Personal.
Come on.
Personal. Personal Jesus. Oh fuck! What does it stand for? Personal. Jerry, help me.
Nope. I'm looking at my things.
Oh god damn it,
bro! What is it? What is it? What is it?
Personal digital assistant. That's
what.
Oh, I like how you just throw out things that you don't even know the actual meanings to.
No, I do. No, I know it as a PDA. Yeah, it was like a predecessor to a cell phone. It was like an iPod that didn't play music, essentially.
So personal digital assistant, like fucking Siri.
I had the one you flip.
No,
and
no.
and you can.
All right, so do you
It's
ever
like
have,
a planner.
Do you ever have yeah? It's like the fucking like agendas you'd have.
Yeah, I would 100%. If I was Peter Parker, I would 100% have an agenda. I would have to be like okay with the fact that I couldn't solve every problem in New York City. And
You're Spider-Man with an agenda.
I'm a Spider-Man with an agenda, and I'm here to make changes.
I kind of want to steal yours because I would be Spider-Man. The only thing I would change, I would let people know who the fuck I am,
Dude.
And I would get hired by the police, so I get paid too. So the money is not the issue.
So I would probably only reveal my identity to my loved ones. I would not want to have to deal with the taxes of being a superhero and getting paid for that. Unless it was like a Jessica Jones type thing where I was almost like a private eye and I used my powers to be a private investigator and I was able to get into deeper problems type of deal.
Okay.
It always comes down to the taxes. Yeah.
It
Right.
does.
Yeah,
Well, and it's like at that point, there has to be new reform and people are always going like the more public you are, the more likely people are going to hunt after you and your family. So I wouldn't really want that, but I would want my family to know.
Let me stop lying. If I was Spider-Man, I'd definitely be a villain.
Do you think that
You'd be, yeah.
Do you think
Sorry.
that Phoenix Jones was a good thing or a bad thing? You guys know who
Terrible thing.
Phoenix Jones is?
No, I
I was
don't.
about to Google it. Just wait for it. We got to start telling him this stuff ahead of time so you have it pulled up already.
Basically, if you're listening to podcasts, Phoenix Jones was a real life superhero that was based out of Seattle.
Yeah,
Seattle? Portland? Seattle?
I don't know where he was
Portland? Seattle?
originally from.
One of but basically, he was a UFC fighter that one day was like, "I'm going to stop all crime ever," and just took to the streets as honestly. Watch the JRB video on it.
I do think I saw the little documentary that came up.
Yeah, the JRB video probably because honestly, that it was really in depth. I think personally, I don't think there's an issue with that. If it's someone who has a a decently good moral compass,
It's basically a bounty hunter.
Essentially, yeah.
Because like people who like you work for the law, but you're also able to do stuff off record, like off the books.
Also, I want to apologize to the viewers, by the way, that I keep leaving. I'm getting sick and sicker as the podcast goes on, and I can feel like my sinuses stopping up. So I've been trying to clear them out.
He's pregnant.
I am. I actually am.
Yeah.
I'm so pregnant.
It's really hard to watch.
Do you want to see my? Do you want to see my bump? Do you want to see my bump?
This is morning sickness, kid.
Sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
You're being so bold.
I
So
apologize.
I appreciate it. No, you're good.
I'm done.
I get it.
We good.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so but that's my method. If I was Peter Parker, I would let all my friends and family
That's the podcast. Bye. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was an intrusive thought. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It was an intrusive thought. And I let
It's
it
okay.
out.
I will never be able to make a point as long as this podcast lives.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I'm sorry. Mchawkthorn, what was that?
Okay, well then that's it.
Did Grandsand choose?
Did I choose
The Flash.
Yeah, he chose
The Flash.
He chose Flash.
That's right.
Yeah, I chose the Flash.
Wait, did he choose a villain?
No,
No.
would you get
No,
the
no.
superheroes?
I don't know.
Just the superheroes.
I'm sorry, guys. It's been weird.
Too much cough medicine.
Well, that was some great discussion between superhero talk, weird Reddit. Not Reddit, weird Yelp reviews from Reddit. The Reddit posted those. Reddit shared.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for listening, guys. Yes, we actually have a Patreon now. That's pretty cool. Karn made it for us. It's great. You can get a picture of Mchawkthorn for free if you want that.
You can. Only by going to the Patreon. Patreon.com/Nimrodders.
Got so happy. I thought you were about to say we got an OnlyFans.
No, we do not. We do not.
You know what?
I wouldn't be surprised if Jerry J created that for the Nimrodders without us knowing.
I mean, if you want to follow mine, though, I have.
First post on the Patreon is going to be a poll of who would do best at OnlyFans.
Oh my word. Please do not vote me.
I mean, honestly, Devin, if you had one, it probably would be lit.
Please.
Yeah, you would probably make a lot of money off.
Devin's OnlyFans would only be like his knees because he never shows them. Yeah, he never shows them. It's like the old school, like the ankle magazines.
It'll be dope. I'll subscribe.
It's just my jeans. Same. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we have that Patreon. We have a Twitter. And is there anything else that we have?
Instagram.
Everything.
Instagram, TikTok.
Instagram, yeah.
We have a Vine.
Just look up Nimrodders. It's with 2 Ds if you didn't know. You'll find it.
1 M, 2 Ds.
1 M, 2 Ds. And 1 M. Yeah, that's right. Figure it out.
And one black guy.
And be sure to listen to us on Spotify, podcast, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to your podcast. Thank you so much.
That's right. Thank you, guys. And we'll see you next time. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Arrivederci.
Bye.
Arrivederci. Sayonara.
I read the dirt
Italian?
sheets.
I don't know. Don't ask me that type of question.
It is Italian.
Arrivederci.
And now what he said was not Italian. Arrivederci is Italian.
Arrivederci.
Why are you saying like you're Russian, Jerry?
Like
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Baby.
You know what, Nimrodders, the only place where you can get multilingual.